Knight Vision 50 caliber. For complete instructions, parts identification, and rifle specifications, refer to pages 15 through 18 of your owner's manual. Disassembly and assembly. Warning: be sure rifle is not loaded or primed before disassembly or assembly. Study the rifle schematic on page 16 of your owner's manual and acquaint yourself with the different parts and terminology of your muzzleloader before assembling or disassembling. It is advisable to use a padded vise to remove and reinstall the breech plug if it is difficult to remove or has been over-tightened. Place small parts in a pan to avoid losing them. The Knight Vision has only one safety system, a cross-bolt safety system. To lock the trigger, push the safety to the right. Push the safety to the left to put the rifle in the fire position. Disassembly. Check safety systems and place rifle in the safe mode. Open the action to ensure the rifle is not primed. Using the ramrod, insert it into the muzzle end and verify that there isn't an obstruction or that the rifle does not have a charge and projectile in it. Remove the trigger assembly. Using the screw drive end of the combo tool, remove the mechanism set screw found just above the trigger safety. Pull the trigger down and out of the receiver. The break open release lever will open the trigger, allowing the trigger to be taken out easily. To remove the breech plug, pull the break open latch to open the rifle and expose the breech plug. With your finger, pull the extractor towards you. It will fold down and out of the way of the plug opening. Insert the combo tool, breech plug wrench side, into the receiver. Engage the plug and turn it counterclockwise until it slides out of the receiver. If more force is required, a hole in the combo tool allows for the use of a rod for added leverage. Remove the forearm stock. By using the screw drive end of the combo tool, take out the stock screw located on the underside of the stock. The stock and barrel easily separate. Remove the barrel. With the forestock off, the barrel will pivot off the receiver. Pull the barrel up and out to release it from the receiver. Assembly. Install the breech plug. Fill the threads of the plug with Knight breech plug grease to help prevent the breech plug sticking in the receiver. Using the breech plug end of the combo tool, insert the breech plug into the rear of the receiver and hand tighten the plug into the receiver until it is firmly against the back of the barrel. Be sure the breech plug is screwed all the way into the receiver. Do not over-tighten the plug or it will become difficult to remove. Install the trigger assembly. Align the trigger pivot with the receiver crossbolt. Rotate the trigger assembly back up into the receiver until snug. Using the screwdriver end of the combo tool, secure the mechanism locking screw. Attach the barrel and stock. Align the barrel lug's pivot slot with the receiver cross bolt and rotate the barrel upward until locked in place. Put the forestock up against the bottom of the barrel and slide it down onto the receiver. Using the screwdriver end of your combo tool, firmly reattach the stock screw through the forestock into the stock lug on the barrel. 209 conversion, non-full plastic jacket breech plugs. The Knight Vision can be converted to use 209 primers without the disc full plastic jacket. Check safety systems and place rifle in the safe mode. Open the action to ensure the rifle is not primed. Remove the old breech plug from the rifle. Generously grease the new breech plug with breech plug grease. Insert the new breech plug, utilizing the existing combo tool. Loading and firing night vision. Warning: to reduce the risk of accidental discharge, explosion, serious injury, or death, always follow this complete procedure for loading and firing. Always wear proper eye and ear protection, and be sure to keep muzzle pointed in a safe direction away from the body when preparing to load, loading, and firing. Preparing to load. Warning: to reduce the risk of accidental discharge, perform the following checks. Confirm that all safeties are functioning properly and are in the safe position. Check that there is no primer, either live or spent, installed. Place the rifle butt on the ground, remove the ramrod, and place it in the bore. If the ramrod tip is near flush with the muzzle, the rifle is unloaded and the bore free from obstruction. Remove the ramrod from the barrel. After your rifle has been cleaned and oiled, you must clear the breech plug firing hole of any oil and debris prior to use. This is done as follows. Confirm that all safeties are functioning properly and are in the safe position. Check that there is no primer, either live or spent, installed. Install a primer. Point the muzzle at the ground and hold 4 to 6 inches from dirt or grass. Place safeties in the fire position and fire a primer. Observe the dirt or grass move when the primer is fired. This will indicate that the breech plug flash channel is clear. If the flash channel is not clear, clear it of any debris before proceeding. Repeat this step one more time. Always remove the spent primer after each ignition. Return safeties to the safe position. Confirm that all safeties are functioning properly and are in the safe position. Check that there is no primer, either live or spent, installed. Place the rifle butt on the ground, remove the ramrod, and place it in the bore. If the ramrod tip is near flush with the muzzle, the rifle is unloaded and the bore free from obstruction. Remove the ramrod from the barrel. Leave the action open during swabbing and loading, except the night vision, which is a break-open action. Place the butt of the rifle on the ground. Screw the cleaning jag into the end of the ramrod. Moisten a clean patch with Knight Easy Clean and wring any excess liquid out with your fingers. Using short, quick strokes of your ramrod and cleaning jag, swab the entire barrel several passes with a wet patch until it contacts the breech plug. Place a dry patch on the jag and swab the entire barrel again, making sure to contact the breech plug. Warning: failure to swab the barrel as instructed can leave hot embers in the barrel, which can result in accidental discharge during loading. Loading instructions for Vision Rifle. Make sure that all safety systems are engaged before loading and that there is no primer, live or spent, installed. Place the butt of the rifle on the ground so that the muzzle is facing up and away from the body. If using loose propellant, set your powder measurer to the desired amount and fill the powder measure. Pour powder into the muzzle. Warning: to reduce the risk of an explosion, do not pour directly from the propellant container. Do not exceed recommended loads. See load chart on page 11 of your owner's manual, and only load your Knight rifle with a recommended black powder or black powder substitute. Never use smokeless powder. If using pelletized powder, place the recommended number of pellets into the muzzle. Warning: to reduce the risk of an explosion, do not exceed recommended loads. See load chart on page 11 of your owner's manual. If using sabots, place the bullet firmly in the proper sabot so that the bullet's base is squarely seated. Insert the projectile and start it down the bore using a Knight bullet starter. Using a hand-over-hand motion, drive the bullet down into the powder charge using the concave end of the ramrod or cleaning jag. Do not pound or bounce the ramrod on the bullet. This will deform or displace the projectile, causing loss of accuracy and bullet performance. If using pelletized powder, this can also crack or crush the pellets, resulting in loss of accuracy or performance. Remove your ramrod from the bore. Warning: if the bullet is not seated firmly on the powder charge, the rifle may explode when fired. Double-check your trigger and secondary safeties, and be sure that both are on safe. Be sure the rifle is pointed in a safe direction. Depending on your model, pull the hammer assembly rearward until the hammer locks into the firing position. Open the bolt on a disc rifle or release the drop or break open action. Insert a priming device or 209 primed disc full plastic jacket. Close the break open action. Warning: your rifle is now armed. Do not point your rifle at anything that you do not want to shoot. Firing. With your action locked into the firing position and all safeties on, bring the muzzleloader to your shoulder or on the rest of your shooting table and put the desired target in your sights. When you are ready to shoot, sight in on the target. Move the trigger safety to fire. The muzzleloader can now be fired with the squeeze of the trigger. Be confident of your target and squeeze to fire. Return all safeties to the safe position. Remove live or spent percussion caps and primers from your firearm. Reloading. Reload beginning with step 3 of preparing to load.